Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome to Let's Play Only Up 64. I guess it was bound to happen at some point that I was going to play a game that was heavily covered by so many other people on both the YouTube and the Twitch space, but I'm not playing the original Only Up. Not really a fan of what that game promotes, but Only Up 64 on the other hand, this is something that I can get behind. Only Up 64 was made by Kays. This is a Super Mario 64 ROM hack that is one giant vertical level that can take upwards of around 25 minutes to complete, at least according to Kays himself. And that's also assuming you don't fall all the way down to the very bottom. This is based on Only Up, which was the big name game that released in 2023 that a lot of people were playing. We have a very similar concept where you climb up to the very top of a level, trying to make do anytime you make any little mistake, as you have to climb all the way back up if you did end up falling. But this game does not promote any shady things, unlike what Only Up was promoting, or uses any kind of like stolen assets or anything. Everything here is all for fun and good. We have cat memes to put in the place of things like NFTs. And that's probably the only time you're ever going to hear me ever mention those words on this specific channel. But I think without any further ado, it's time for us to get a start here in Only Up 64, because we got a long way to go. Before we do anything though, I want to pause the game here because we immediately have options we can play around with. We can invert the X and the Y axis here with the camera. This game does have a camera assist, just like Peach's Fury, another ROM hack made by Kays. We have an unlimited FPS option, allowing the game to run upwards to 60 frames per second. And we also have a widescreen toggle, so you can play this game in widescreen. First things first, I'm going to turn off the camera assist, as I did hear that having this on makes things a little bit harder. And we're going to enable the widescreen option, so now we can play the game in widescreen. Don't worry about those Z or R options, because that's the only page you'll have for the options menu. We have ourselves a plethora of different moves here for Mario, besides the basics. For one, we can go ahead and wall jump here, and we can see it's a sliding wall jump. We can ground pound and press the B button to do a midair dive, but we can also ground pound and then press the A button to do a little twirl. These moves are going to come in very handy later on, so it's good to know this stuff now, because once we start climbing, we're going to want to know as many moves here for Mario as possible. This game follows the lack 2 camera control here. There is no Mario cam, but you can press the R button to center the camera behind Mario. Keep this in mind. But right now, we're working our way up Bob-Omb Battlefield here. And if we look at the cannon warp, we can see a nice little apple cat. Well, there's some old school memes for you right there. Continue forward. No cannons here. Won't be any cannons at all featured in this, sadly, because there's no easy way to get back up if you end up falling. And this is going to be a very interesting experience, because I've never played any kind of Only Up style games or Getting Over It with Bentley Foddy. I've never played that kind of game either, so I'm in for a treat here. This is a game I was very familiar with already, so I figured if I'm going to play a game that's basically a vertical climb experience, I might as well play a game in an engine I'm very familiar with. So Super Mario 64 having a kind of situation here where we have a mean game, yeah, I think this is probably my best bet. Okay, already falling down. See, right now, if we fall, it's not that big of a deal. We just don't want to do that when we're, like, near the top, for example. That's going to end real poorly. Okay, got a triple jump out of that somehow. That's interesting. Climb up on the set ice, and it's apparently very slippery, you know, as ice is. So let's just go ahead and get a triple jump out of that, because triple jumps are a lot more reliable on slopes. And we got a lot of just random wooden platforms here. Be very careful. Got a platform structure, looks like it's right out of Hazy Maze Cave. There's another cat meme for you. Very careful, we got a very thin platform here. This is where I imagine having the assist camera on would be a big problem, so I'm glad I turned it off. I'll keep on moving the camera around here, climb up the pyramid here from Shifting Sandlands. Make our way up, and I see we got the platforms from Shifting Sandlands as well, so can't run up these. We can wall jump up instead. Turn the camera, being very, very careful here. And we got ourselves a platform. It looks like it could be right out of Snowman's Land, and sure enough, it's the big old snowman. Gonna be very careful here. It's a very, very narrow section. You're gonna be hearing me say that a lot. Be very careful, because that's just gonna be the gist here for Only Up 64. Look at that, we're starting to get into some new stuff here. This is not Mario 64 platforms anymore. Now we got a giant set of letters here that spell out Mario. Specifically, Super Mario. So this is from the title screen here of Super Mario 64 then. I don't want to turn the camera. I don't see how we get up from this area, so we must have to go from the outside here. And that's gonna be scary, because I don't want to make a really bad jump. And it already begins! See? This is what you will expect in a game like this. And if you make any little mistake, look at how far you will fall. Expect this to happen quite a lot. For the sake of the video, we're gonna just be climbing back up to where we fall, and I will just do all of that on my own. And unless there's any noteworthy extras to put in, I'm just gonna go straight back up to where we fell. So you're not gonna be missing much. I'll meet you guys back up on the top of the Super Mario spelling. Well, that was nice. I just kind of flipped through the edges of the sign. Alright, back up here now, and I'm trying to think of a better strategy compared to what we did before. A backwards flip would not be enough. And even if we do a little twirl, oh, just barely enough. Well, that works. Now we need to go even higher. So from here, want to wall jump off the pillars, and that should get us up to the very top. Nice. It gets us out of that little section from Womp's Fortress. And here, got ourselves some stars, which are a little slippery, I'm noticing. So I can't always do very specific moves like my ground pound, so that's a little nerve-wracking, but we'll use the twirl to our advantage here to get an extra little bit of height, but also a little bit of insurance. Oh, well, then never mind about that. Ah, I shouldn't have dived. At least I landed on Peach's castle this time. No, 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 no! Note to self, don't dive there ever again. Okay. Sure. That just happened. Oh, come on! Here you get the fountain. I am not even sure what just happened there. That's a new one. At least I got on the stick. These stars are very tricky. They're making me very, very nervous. Oh my gosh, I almost ate it there just because of that little fat alone. Being very nervous on these stars. Not helping. I want to stand still, and when I know Mario's gonna slide, then I know I'm on a safe spot, but these stars are extremely slippery. I can't even do a standard old backflip. It's just that slippery. Some spots are good to stand, as we can see. Not all spots, though. Oh, dear God. At least we're on the E. E for saving my life. Yeah, that makes no sense, but we saved their life. Let's try the stars yet again. This section can be a little much because of the slippery slope thing, as I mentioned. But we can use Mario's kicks to also climb a little bit if we had to. So we want to remember that as well if we start sliding. And also we can use those said kicks to realign ourselves and climb up the slope itself. And using that is going to save our lives too. We gotta fix that camera. Can't see a single thing over there. All right, okay. Get back on this star. It's not even the worst one. This is the worst one for me right now. So we gotta get on top of this star. And man, it's like you can hit the wrong side of the star and it counts as the slope. Not really a fan of that. Try to go a little more left this time. Okay, apparently that still counts as a slope. No, Mario, do not do the lunge. That will instantly kill me if I'm not careful. There you go. We're finally making progress. I like to see it. I'm definitely seeing we're making progress because things are rendering out a little bit different. It's causing the game to have a little bit of a freak out. But it's okay. It is a-okay. We are finally in a new section, off of stars and onto a Deku shield? That's a little different. Do a little twirl here. Get myself a triple jump into a dive. And now we're on the pedestal of time. So I'm seeing some Ocarina of Time and now a Majora's Mask specific sword. Because this is Kokiri's sword, but this is the Majora's Mask version of it. So as you can see, Only Up 64 uses a lot of different assets from other Nintendo games here. Now we're on top of drums here that the Goron uses from Majora's Mask. So I want to be careful not to fall, that's why I immediately want to slow down here. I'll jump onto the big one, and we're okay. There's a big N. Climb up the N. I see another meme over there. I'm trying my best not to fall, but it's another cat meme. This one is a cat in a banana crying. I'm really out of touch with these memes, I swear. Climb onto the moon's head. Excuse me, moon. I'm just gonna climb up here. Oh boy. Oh boy. No! Whoa, come on! Alright, at least I land on the shield. That's okay. We can land on the shield and it's fine. As long as we didn't go any further, then this is not that bad. Because this is like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes at most of a climb. I can do this. This is fine. So it looks like there's very specific points on the head for that said moon that we can climb, but obviously we were on the slope part. And I don't like this. I'm missing everything to fall back on. Well, so much for saving myself from before, huh? It's definitely longer than a 1 minute to 2 minute climb now. Really? That's a new one. Didn't even know that part of the sword was a slope. Didn't look like one at first. This is gonna be bad. I have an idea. Saved. Let's go. That's not what I expected, but we'll work with it. Now don't immediately fall off, Mario. He's not doing the kick. This is counting as a slope? Kind of? We'll maneuver around it. All right, get back on the end. This time, don't slide off, preferably. Also, don't slide on the drums. Apparently, these are very slippery. Who knew? There you go. Smooth kicking. Now we can get on top of the face of the said moon here. Let's try this a little bit differently this time. Thank goodness for holding the jump button and just infinitely kicking. Such a good maneuver to climb up a slope. Okay, that sword really wanted me to go through it. I disagree. Oh, okay, well, I guess I can just fall under it. That's also a thing. Sure. That just happened. All right, at least we're on the pedestal. All right, that's okay. That is fine. This is a very emotional roller coaster. I can see why people were getting into this style of game. I've never really found the appeal too much myself just by looking on an outside perspective, but now actually experiencing one of these climbing games, I can start to see more of why people would play these more often. It gives you that good sense of challenge that a lot of games have, but also it's a very rewarding experience when you do end up actually making progress of any kind. So I can see the big appeal and why so many people were playing games like this for many years. A lot of people, this trend really did start with Only Up, but it really did not. We've had games like this for years. So this is nothing new, but Only Up was the one game that everybody gravitated to for the longest time. So that's kind of why this kind of genre has exploded a little bit more in more recent times. Well, there's no way I'm saving that in the same way as it did before. That's fine. I think this time I should triple jump from here. Okay, so definitely not enough height. I gotta get on top of the sword. I just don't know what's a good spot if it's gonna be this slippery. Okay, there you go. Just barely making it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. We just got up here. I ain't going back down to the very beginning. No, you don't. No, you don't. Good to know that's still a slope. Climb up the gobstone, being very careful. Gonna hold the jump button here in case this is a slope too. You never know. Climb on Link's head. Hopefully he doesn't mind. Okay, maybe he did mind. This is gonna be a little scary to get back, but I do have an idea. That was a terrible idea. All right, I don't even know where I'm going. Drum, that's fine. I don't even understand what just happened. Many things happened there, and none of them was what I anticipated. Oh my god. I'm really getting the true Only Up experience, aren't I? Why? 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 I don't even know what happened there. I don't want to question it because I'm afraid it would happen again. Sure. Take those. Huh. I don't even think that's my fault, man. Look, I'm so shocked. I didn't even know if I should move or not. Sure. That is not how I expected to climb the Gossip Stone, but here we are. It's fine. It's fine. Made it. Good. Get back on Link's head. This time, let's actually make progress? Question mark? I don't think the game really wants me to make progress here. I don't even know where I'm at in relation. Oh, this is gonna be the biggest climb of life. I can actually make this work. There's gonna be a lot of slide kicks. Clutch. Let's go. I've learned my lesson with you, Link. I can't long jump. This head is so slippery. I don't even know where it's a good spot to stand. Okay, this heart's also not that much better. Yeah, that checks out. Yep, that checks out. Yep, that definitely checked out. Yeah. What's progression? All I know is falling and suffering. Will Link's head let me pass today? The answer is still no. What part of his head is solid and what part isn't just completely slippery is beyond me. His heart is not much better. Gotta get back over to the Gossip Stone. My only hope. Okay, hope is all gone. At least get to the drum. Okay, I can work with that. As long as I get the camera to not be underneath all the level structure. I'm taking a different approach with this Link head, because every time I try to long jump, it is a slope. So I'm gonna just triple jump off of you. Cause screw this slope thing, I'm just getting out of here. Finally. Progression. Give me on that fish. Looks like the Goron's holding the fish. Kind of like a sword, actually. Kind of interesting. Oh, of course your arm is slippery. Why wouldn't it be? Am I right? Try to be right in the dead middle. If I can find some part that counts more as solid ground and not... Oh, God. I was going to say something that's not slippery as butter. But apparently... I do put some butter on the fish. We kind of missed the fish and put it all over his arms. After the man holding the fish, let's be a lot more careful now. And we know like half of his arm is just basically a slope. Do see a part that's more solid, so we can stand on this. Okay, that was an interaction. Your back is also a little weird, buddy. Sure. I mean, what do you expect from a Goron? These guys are made of rocks. So it's gonna be very bumpy, but also very slippery. There we go, new section. Drums. Well, not the same drums as before, a different set of drums. Looks like that's a Happy Mask Salesman's backpack. He met with a terrible fate. This is no Happy Mask Salesman, just backpack. Jump up here. Ooh, there's a terrible fate in question, huh? Majora's Mask. Climb on him. Or hopefully just the mask itself and not the actual spirit. Alright, apparently that chest has no wall. Walls don't exist. Just wood. Now knowing this chest is apparently half solid and half not, let's just jump over it this time. Not gonna try a wall jump. Because as we see, not all walls are created equal here in Only Up 64. I'm gonna climb the chest, back on top of the Deku Shield, and now I'm going on top of Pokemon. We got ourselves a Kakuna, Bulbasaur, which is a very big Bulbasaur, might I add, and even bigger Metapod. Oh no. Oh no, this one's slippery. Thankfully, I have maneuvers to fix that. This is an Onyx? Looks like an Onyx. It's just Onyxes are so big, it's hard to tell half the time. I cannot believe I can actually salvage this. I'm getting in such a weird crevice that I can just kick my way back up. That is impressive. Why is all the walls making me stick? I don't like this. The more we're climbing up this thing, the more it definitely looks like an Onyx, so first guess is very much accurate so far from what I can tell. Oh yeah, sure enough, that's the Onyx head. This is an Onyx. I got a Squirtle here. I'm gonna just try to get on the shelf, Squirtle. Another slippery surface that I'm just gonna have to kick up. There you go. To the tail, away. I don't trust anything. I think everything's slippery. After you deal with so many problems on the way up, it's bound to kind of become a trust issue. Gotta be careful here. Get onto the Parasect's claws. Oh, good, that's not a slippery thing. The one thing that's not slippery that looks like it could easily be. On top of the screw here of the Magneton, from the looks of things. Not a bunch of Magnemites. Oh, an actual grabbable ledge. That is a first. Oh, I don't like Vaporeon. Oh no, Vaporeon, no. Okay, good. Nothing on you is slippery. Thank you. The one Pokemon that is not a death trap. I gotta figure out a better way to climb up Vaporeon now, knowing that this tail is just a giant slope. Because as you can see, just trying to run it is not a good idea. Ah, speaking of not good ideas. Metapod. 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 We have one idea that can make this a little bit easier. Okay, maybe not. That's definitely not the idea. Okay, I'm definitely having to go back to Metapod. No, Onyx. Thank you, Onyx. Oh, Onyx almost got me. With the see-through skin, apparently. That piece didn't exist. I think by the end of tonight, trying to play this, or I guess today, as you're watching this probably around noon when this goes up. By the end, I think the thing that's gonna keep me up at night is gonna be hearing Mario's kicking. The kick sound is gonna haunt my nightmares. I can already feel it. That was kind of scary. I thought the Magneton was just gonna push me off. All right, Vaporeon, I will conquer you. Still don't know how yet because your tail is very, very slippery, and I don't know where's a good spot to run. No spot I can think of going on that tail is safe. All your tail is scary. There is not a single good spot on your tail, Vaporeon. Where's the spot? Tell me. Now that is probably one of the scariest ways to climb up, because that is not a good idea. Don't do what I do. I think if anything, I should probably just not even bother with this tail and just go straight for that foot. That looks like the best approach. Okay. Maybe the foot is not as great as I thought. Oh my gosh, I made it. I didn't think that would work. I was a little worried. Mind you, I still should be, apparently. This is all still a slope. I gotta get on this next Pokemon. The only way we'll survive. I just don't see any real course of action. Is that our cat meme? Okay, maybe falling down isn't the worst if I can find another meme. That at least gets me through the day. I don't want to go too far because I will fall. Looks like it's another cat. Oh god, yep, that's another cat. All right, yep, that's a cute cat. I appreciate the cute cat. Cute cat almost got me killed. Maybe don't appreciate the cute cat. Not right now. Cute cat though. Oh my gosh, even your feet are slippery. Oh my god. No! The last foot! It wouldn't hold. Vaporeon, why? Okay, that's not a solid piece. I think I know exactly what I should do here. I need to slide onto the side of this Pokemon here. And if I get a good angle, then I should just be able to do that with a proper slide. But as you can see, Vaporeon dunked themselves in the bucket of butter that the Goron used. And it's not great. No! Onix, you couldn't save me! Oh, no! I'm not gonna land on the end, I think. I'm gonna go right in between it. Oh, no. This is gonna be an all the way to the bottom situation, isn't it? Oh, no. It is. There's literally nothing you can do. All because Mario hit his head on the side of Vaporeon. Now he hit his head on the other wall. Oh, well. On the plus side, I didn't fall all the way to the bottom. I'm just one platform away. Progress! Finally! After falling all the way back down to the bottom, I finally made progress. It's a miracle. Oh, be careful here because I don't want to immediately fall back down. Very easy to do that. Get off this Porygon and onto... what is this, a Rhyhorn? No, this is Nidoqueen. Yeah, it's a Nidoqueen. To be fair, when you're on the back, it's really hard to tell which one it is. Just saying. Now we're on a stage here from Super Smash Brothers. This is the temple stage from that game. There's Zelda representation. Not seeing any more cat memes. Kind of want a cat meme to lift my spirits after falling down so far. Unfortunately, there's nothing here for me besides more climbing. Onto this stage, being very careful here. Gonna just twirl my way on the top of this battlefield structure. Backflip up. Without falling, that is. This twirl is really coming in handy. Pretty much every time we turn around. An actual wall jumping section. You never thought you'd see the day outside of the very beginning. This is a very narrow section. No! I don't know what Mario got caught on. He just got stuck on something. And now I'm going back down. At least it's not at the very bottom. Onix, my savior. Next time I'm playing the first generation of Pokemon, I don't care what form it is, you're on my team. You have saved my rear so many times. I'll give you a shot, buddy. Excuse me? What is that? Besides the weirdest anti-gravity you'll ever see. Oh, cat dancing. There's my cute little cat meme, which was a little bit higher up when I needed it. I think that's why I fell. Now I have the motivation to get back to where we fell. Well, let's climb this Nidoqueen again. Gonna go around the edges. It's kind of good we're going on the back, just saying. If you know, you know. I'm surprised that roof wasn't slippery. I was expecting that to count as a slope, and if that did, that would have been problematic. Alright, well now we're back up here. I do wonder if this is a thing you can wall jump. That's why we're going to be playing this really close to the vest if we try something like that. But I'm not going to chance that any more than what I just did, because that looks a little too scary. Oh, come on! Mind you, Only Up 64 is using more modern wall jumping from other Mario games. This is not the traditional Super Mario 64 wall jump. But sometimes it may feel like it defaults back to that, and you just slam your head into something and just fall back down to Onyx. The savior Pokemon. Holds on for you for dear life. Good, we made it. Now don't hit yourself on something random, Mario. I don't want to fall. This is new sections for us. These tiny little boxes from Smash Brothers are very, very small. Way smaller than the actual game, it feels like. We can play this really carefully, because we're very high up right now. Climb on Captain Falcon's big thigh. Oh man, Captain Falcon. You got some big legs. I don't think he agreed with that statement. I don't know what was wrong with it. Okay, we can work with Temple. This is okay. We can work with the Temple area. Doesn't take that long to get back to where we just fell, thankfully. See, we're already halfway there. Already halfway there. Don't want to fall immediately. Almost kind of did. This is the make or break it section. I could have swore that would be a wall you can actually grab. Apparently not. Okay, well, I guess I'm unintentionally going back to Onyx. I was wanting to land on the tail of the Dratini, but I guess we're here now on Onyx. My savior. That's the riskiest way you're ever gonna see me get back to this area. Not advised. Don't do what I just did. That's probably not a good idea. My gosh, Captain Falcon. Your groin. It is so solid. This is the one sense where you can easily say that without being weird, because I'm actually glad there's a lot of parts of Captain Falcon that are not counted as slopes. Although it still sounds really weird out of context. Kirby Cube. Ooh, okay, well, at least that's a cube, so we know it's gonna be solid. Okay, now from here, where do we go? Okay, we're going up. Oh, actually, how we go up? Please be solid. Okay, that looked like it was gonna easily be a slope, so I was a little worried. At least climbing up the top of the Great Fox ship shouldn't be that bad. Look, it even had the cutout for the R-Rings. I don't know why I would go in here, honestly. It's not really useful. Master Hand. Don't mind if I get into your palm. Okay, he's a little slippery. Fix the camera up a little bit more, because this is a section I gotta be really careful. We're very high up. Climb up these said barrels. And now we're getting on some items here. So this is the hammer from Smash Brothers. Now this fall is all user error, because I was trying to get a side flip out and the side flip did not come out. So yeah, that's not great. At least we're not terribly far. Okay, well, Captain Falcon has something else to say. All right, we're pretty far now. Hey, look, there's the cat meme from before. I couldn't even make that out. There's a lot of pixels. Okay, ironically enough, falling on Vaporeon to just fall down again actually saved me, because Vaporeon was able to reset my jumps, and I was able to use that to at least get to the Magneton section again. So I just had to get past Vaporeon. That already sounds really hard, because Vaporeon has been our make it or break it level portion. But, you know what, that's better than Onyx, I guess. A little further up. Never mind, going back to Onyx. Going back to Onyx. Back to Onyx. Not even going for the side flip this time. Knowing that killed me before, we are not even chancing it. This fan's a little weird to climb up, but we may do. Long jump. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That was a little much because once we got to the edge of the fan, our long jump got really messed up. That was not what I was expecting. Let's get a little closer this time. There you go. Okay. Talk about a scary section. I think I might want to triple jump here instead. No? Wow, this is a really weird one. I know what I want to do. Yeah, there you go. I want to dive up, which is kind of odd. Okay, we got Luigi with a gun. He's ready to pack and eat. There you go. Okay, good. No, 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 no. Okay, at least that is a nothing fall. We can work with that. Okay, this part of Luigi is not a slope. His foot is, though. We gotta figure out what parts are safe, what parts are not as we go. His nose is okay. His hand is okay-ish. Didn't seem like a slope, but it's a very narrow platform to be on. Yeah, no, this is not a slope, which is very narrow. Okay, there we go. We're on his ear. Just keep on getting some extra height from our ground pound jumps. And I felt a little stutter there, so that means we're making it into a newer area. And at this point, we're going up things from Donkey Kong 64, because I do recognize his director chair, from the 101% ending. There's a little blooper reel at the very end of the game, and the characters are sitting in the said chair. Seems like we have yet another Pokemon. This looks like Giraffaric to me. Oh no. Oh no. Where are we going? I don't really have much control of my movement here. Okay, hammer is not the worst. I can work with hammer falling. I would love a kick today, please. Nothing but dives. Because I can stand here, but the rest of this nose counts as a slope. So I guess I'm not doing some slide kicks up. I'll just have to kick up normally, which unfortunately is not really a feasible solution to. Oh, and I missed the hammer. If I get the Captain Falcon's foot, that'll be okay. Okay, Captain Falcon's foot. This is fine. You don't know about this one, Chief! It counts as a slope! Counts as a slope! At least we're on the fan. I am, for lack of better words, I'm a fan of that. I can work with fan. Oh, Luigi, your foot's in the way, sir. Your foot is massive down here. It's so much in the way, but at least we got around his foot. All right, this time we know what we're doing. We know the snout here of this Giraffaric is very slippery, so we're gonna have to go around it somehow instead of just going straight up. We also know it's very easy to fall through the chair in certain areas. Okay, apparently you can wall jump off this guy's nose. Was not expecting that. Trying to go over like here. Okay, maybe not a great idea. Maybe just a tad stupid. Just a tad stupid. I am literally at the edge here. Give me the jump. Oh my gosh. Come on, just climb the head. Like, this section is so jank. It's not even funny. Not even funny. Not even a bit. I can't do anything out of this. I can't ground pound. I can't move. I can't dive if I don't land on Final Destination, Battlefield, whatever this is from a distance. All right, we can at least work with more Smash Bros. Apparently, there are some parts of your head that don't count as a slope. Most of it is still a slope, though. So, progress, question mark? Take it. Take it back. Apparently, we won't take it because we're falling again. And we're falling a lot. I expected a kick, got a dive. Thank goodness the top of the head is no longer a slope. But Lanky Kong, I don't know about this one though. I think he's massively a slope. Okay, surprisingly not as much as I expected. Yes, he is a slope, but he has some solid ground areas. Just not many. Oh my god, that shouldn't have counted. I was surprised that didn't just bonk me and just put me back to Bob-Omb Battlefield. Because that is exactly what I was expecting to have happen. Ah! Do you really count that as my fault? Or is it really Giraffrig's fault? I think it's Giraffrig. Hi, meme. Hi, meme. Onyx, my savior. Help me. Well, I guess I'm going to Onyx regardless. For a split second. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Apparently this is solid. I thought that'd be a slope. Well, got a lot to climb. So, yeah, I guess I should get to work. Because I'm gonna be here for quite a while. I think I have more confidence on Lanky's left. Or I guess his right, technically my left. Directions are confusing. And sure enough, that did feel better. Probably shouldn't have been, it just felt better. Okay, now we're mixing in Donkey Kong 64 with Banjo-Kazooie, so same family of developers, just different series now. And back to Donkey Kong 64 with these mushrooms. I believe these are from Fungi Force, if I remember the level name correctly. Wasn't terribly long I last played Donkey Kong 64. It wasn't years ago, but it was definitely a while ago. Thank you, Lanky. Lanky, no! Lanky, no! I'm not falling yet. You can't make me. I've come back from worse. Your shoulders will be conquered. Or my name isn't Super Mario. Let's go. Take that, Lanky. I'm back. Like nothing ever happened. Going back on Beaver. Try this again. Going back on Beaver. Apparently he's a little more rounded than I was expecting. But it's not the end of the world, thankfully, because the book saved me, which is right next to the Beaver. So I'll really play this one safe and just take my time with it. And now this time, I'm going to do a triple jump onto this key, not long jumping it. Get that camera fixed up a little bit more, because this section looks a little scary. Who's this we're on now? Is this Donkey Kong? Might be Donkey Kong. It's really hard to tell. No, it's not Donkey Kong. I can tell because of the blue. I think this is Chunky Kong. At least the bananas are still technically a solid object. I can work with the bananas here. Oh yeah, sure enough, this is Chunky Kong, and as the name implies, he's very chunky. This is the biggest Kong yet. Alright, let's go across your arm. Be very careful here. I don't know what I'm on at this point, but I'm just trying to get out, so not really paying attention to those fine details. Looks like some kind of crystal? These are some kind of crystal hands. No, you don't. I can't kick here. Okay, I don't know what I'm on. This is the next thing I need to climb. I'm on the underside. It might be Ramby. I don't know if it's possible for me to get up from this area on Ramby, so I'm actually going to cut my own losses and fall intentionally. It's the only time you're gonna see me falling intentionally here and only up 64, because most of the time, falling is not a good idea. But that's the one situation where it is. I don't see any way getting up that said set of feet. I'm just gonna long jump at this time. Okay, maybe not. And back on the feet. Sure. I guess while we're here, we'll try it. Yeah, this seems like the furthest you can go. Because I try to go any further and it's not gonna happen. Although I do see another cat meme. Chunky's shoulder has been coming in clutch. Thank you, Chunky. Okay. Note the self. Loads of momentum on those crystal hands. I can't even do any other maneuvers at this point outside of a dive. I've been trying the ground pound and nothing. So back to Star Fox I go. Got it. Finally. The cat over there gave me the motivation I needed to get to the top of this said creature. I'm still thinking it's Ramby, and sure enough, that looks like Ramby to me. I'll get into the spoon. Now on to Bowser's head? Actually, is this the Bowser from the Mario Party minigame specifically? Because it looks like a messed up Bowser head. No. Okay. Apparently half of Bowser's head is missing. We only have the front half. And that's unfortunate because that's why I'm falling. I can't do anything else but dive yet again. I could probably go for the log. The log is somewhat safe. This will work for me. A lot of that guy's head is a lot slipperier than it looks. We made it. On to the next section. Going through more stuff from Mario Party now from the looks of things. Gonna be very careful. Keep on using that twirl jump to my advantage. That is, low-key, the best move in Only Up 64. Because that keeps on saving my life. Made it. And now we're in the Mario Party minigame here, where you're racing against people on these very small platforms. And I'm feeling just how small they are here. I swear, the twirl is by far the best move in Only Up 64. It has just gotten me out of so many situations. And it might even get me out of this one too. Just like so. Perfect. I get on top of the Koopa. I don't know what this is that the Koopa has in front of him. I don't know don't think I want to know. That's a hole? Okay. Didn't even realize that. I guess that was the raft that Bowser uses in Mario Party. I couldn't tell what that was for a moment. I thought that's what it could have been. And then I realized the moment I got in the middle, I was like, oh no, this is gonna have a hole, isn't it? And then, yeah. Found that one out the hard way. You really gotta be paying attention to surroundings, especially this far into the game, because anything at this point could be a trap. But thankfully, that's not really that far away from where we just were, so we're already back, basically, to where we fell. And now we're going back down further. Okay, Rambi saved me. Well, you're not Rambi, but you're basically next to Rambi, so I will work with this hand. Do not go in the middle this time. Lesson learned from last time. Now I know exactly what the item is. I can easily avoid the trap. Get up the thwomp. Looks like it's a little slippery, but has a little bit of a lenience area here. Pick up. Perfect. Oh, no. Okay, okay. That's okay. We can work with that. I was getting a little worried. Have to be a little bit of a bigger gap between this thwomp and Sniffit, but thankfully, there's not. So this is okay. This is fine. Okay, this is still fine. This is actually a much safer area to be in right now than a lot of the other areas we were dealing with for a while here. So I can make some mistakes here and not immediately die. I hope this is a wall. Yeah, it technically counts as a wall. I just don't know if that's gonna really help me though. Okay, if I can do a sick move like that, then it definitely will. I just don't think this is the intended path. I think I'm supposed to go the other direction here. Yeah, apparently. Apparently. Why am I clipping through so many objects, man? This is gonna be a little too much. Do not go under Thwomp. Thwomp may clip me through. Just saying. Can I salvage this? The answer is yes. Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. Get up. Get up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. You know what? Banana is fine. Banana was fine. Now it's not. Now it's not. I repeat, now it's not. I just keep going back to the mallet. The wall jumping here is not the answer. So I probably just have to just straight up jump up here. Which is gonna be easier said than done. Thwomp Head's fine. We can work with Thwomp Head. We have dealt with worse, as we've already learned many times throughout this adventure. It'd just be really good to know where I go from here. That's the only problem. Probably just go straight up the glove. Okay. At least I don't have to wall jump it. That's what I was worried about at first. And every time I tried... Okay. That's okay. Every time I tried to do the wall jumping method, it just was not working. So I learned more and more as I attempted that was not the solution. Because there is just no solid walls. Only slopes. Instead of only up, this should be called only slopes. Because it's pretty much a lot of slopes. Okay, this is a new one. I don't even know how that happened. The only thing I can assume was that I was trying to do something with the crouch button there. And the game was just thinking at that point, am already mid-slide, so why not just finish the job? So I just continued to slide. Dude, what part of that is solid to actually walk on? That money bag is just the ender of my climb right now. Which is saying a lot because we ran into a lot of those things. And I mean a lot. Okay, apparently this part is solid, and I can do kicks here, which means I can triple jump. So we finally have a new section we're going to. Thank you. Okay, thankfully that doesn't count as a problem, because I was half expected. Okay, it's fine. We just have to go back up a little bit. This is really not much of a fall in hindsight. It could have been way worse than this. I'm gonna see if I can triple jump off of this little slanted surface instead, because then I can do a triple jump into a spin and set myself up for something a little bit better here. Okay, I can also just flip, and I'd rather just flip. Barely make that. Jeez, that's nerve-wracking. Just climbing up all the island structures here from the Mario Party 1 era, huh? And now the rarer logo, so we're just getting random things now. Jiggy from Banjo-Kazooie. Can I just, like, flip? Yeah, there you go. Backward slip into a spin, my favorite move. These are the running shoes from Banjo-Kazooie. Unfortunately, this has, like, a bunch of slopes in the middle. So I'm gonna have to find a different way of trying to get up. It's just trying to go the traditional route, just getting the highest platform. It's just not gonna work here. Gotta just stay on the flat part. And there's barely enough space here to get triple jumps, so this is really working out. Now onto some golden bars. And a brand new section. I don't even know what this would be. I guess this is the Banjo-Kazooie kitchen? This is looking like the kitchen from the beginning of Banjo-Kazooie. And rip if you fall. Okay, you're not supposed to go this way. I'm surprised this does not count as a slope. That's a great question now. Where do you go on this end? It's not there. Oh no, oh no. Well, hey, another cat meme. We found the hidden cat meme. But at what cost? I don't know where to land. I'm gonna go for the hand. The hand will hold me. Thank you, hand. Man, you could barely fit through that hole. You're probably supposed to wall jump up here or something, but ironically enough, I think that was safer for me. So we're gonna just leave it at that. Just climb up the little hole. Oh, that's a very far jump. Please make it. No! I don't know what that was. That was such a weird grab. You are supposed to wall jump. I had a feeling. But I think my method was just flashier. Just saying. I have an idea for this. Yeah, the spin twirl jump, baby. This little maneuver has been saving my life so many different ways. MVP jump in the game. Every time. Kazooie, no. Kazooie, no. We're not falling off Kazooie. My gosh, okay. We're not falling off Kazooie. I wasn't wrong there. We're just falling off of something else. Guess this is my new Onyx. Keep on falling to this specific structure every time. Nice chair safe. Imagine getting all the way back up here, only just a fumble. Right at the chair. Wouldn't be me. Hello, new Onyx, my new old friend. Okay, nice flip, Mario. That kind of scared me. Everything's so scary. At least we're at money. That's not terribly far away here, so that's okay. Ish. The arm of the chair is way safer than the back, which was not what I was expecting when I first looked at that structure, but here we are. We gotta climb this little tower here. Looks like it's something from Banjo-Tooie. And we got random wood. Climb the wood. We are just gonna do a triple jump into a little propeller jump there because I just don't trust things. On the rare times I will use that dive. That dive is maybe not the safest maneuver to use in a game like this, so I just don't use it half the time. I think I could just triple jump up here, and it should be okay. Just do a little twirl just to be safe. Yeah, here we go. Brand new section. This is a massive platform. This might be our new saving point, essentially. But then I see this. I can now see why this kind of a platform exists. This is a triple jump. Oh boy, this is gonna be kind of scary because I gotta triple jump onto a wall and then get a good angle on this wall jump. Here goes nothing. We could have saved it and then somehow got caught on the edge. And I cannot do any other maneuvers now. I'm not gonna go to my new old friend. Well, kind of. I'm gonna hit the side. Continuously, which counts as a bonk, so now I can't do anything else. I am locked into wherever I fall. If I can land on Bowser, that would be the best case in this situation. That's really far, but it could have been way worse. All right, we're back at the wall jumping section, so let's get a good angled wall jump this time, please. These wall jumps are very close. I just need to get a more straight shot after I hit this angle. Because I'm getting the first jump now. I just need to get a good second jump in. Somehow I'm getting angles every time. You know, that looked pretty straight. Gotta keep on doing the dive, and that will reset my positioning so I can try this again and again. As long as I land on this platform specifically, we should be okay. There you go. Oh man, it's a good thing I'm playing with a GameCube controller to easily line up my directions. Thank you, GameCube controller notches. Now I'll figure out which way I go. Looks like I go this way. And I guess from here, I'm gonna take this very safe because the game is hiccuping a lot in this section because I'm loading new chunks. I hear what sounds like a star. We might actually be nearing the very top. I just gotta get up Link, that's all. Hopefully his hair counts as a solid object, sure enough. Get on the fox's head here. Let me go back a little bit so I can do a triple jump up. I got the Mario Brothers here. Yeah, the two different Paper Marios. Okay, I should probably end on the one on my right. and then do a twirl. Yeah, there you go. And now we're at the final Kong. I was wondering we were gonna run into DK. Although we didn't run into all the Kongs. I didn't see Tiny Kong, I didn't see Diddy Kong. I'm really surprised about that one specifically. I saw Lanky, Chunky, and now Donkey. There's only 3 of them, I guess. I think that's Kirby. Yeah, it looks like Kirby. Going into Bomberman, everyone's favorite character from Super Smash Bros., am I right? Hey, at least he was an assist trophy in some of the other Smash games, so I'm not technically wrong. He's just not a playable character. Glover, everyone's favorite character from Smash Bros. That definitely didn't actually happen. That one is made up. I don't know what this is we're on, and that curiosity is gonna be a problem. Just land on Donkey Kong's hand. That is okay. We can work with Donkey Kong's hand. Could have been way worse, and now I gotta fix the camera though. There you go. Okay. Salvaged. Back to Kirby. So nervous at this point because I feel like if I can hear something off in the distance, I do feel like we're pretty much at the top. And I feel one wrong move and I can easily bite it. I can easily just screw the whole thing up. See, here's the case in point. I don't even know where I'm landing here. I can't do any moves. I already used my moves. Oh, I'm back in the wall jumping section. I was not wrong when I said that this would be our saving point. It looks like that is the case. Okay, apparently Link's head has a grabbable piece. Good to know. Didn't think anything would be grabbable. It's been rare we found anything we can grab, period, and only up 64. And I wish DK's foot was grabbable, because that would really save me right now. Back to my new old friend. Okay, good. You are solid. I was wondering that was a slope. Okay, the part of the top is... I'm not able to do anything. All right, back to new old friend. Okay, you are solid. That's good. I just don't think that's the way I should go. I think I have to go on the other side. I just gotta get off the part that counts as a slope for whatever reason now. Okay. I gotta get a running start, do a long jump, and we're back down here. Okay. This is fine. This is not fine. Okay, this is fine. I should probably triple jump that instead. If I can get a kick, then I know I'm on solid enough ground. Yeah, that's much better. And then I can do the same to this blue piece. Ah, yeah, there you go. I just want to keep on climbing up this leg. Find a part that I don't dive. And then I know I'm on solid ground. It's so weird. I'm on so many slopes, but the game is not handling it in the same way every time. So this is how I'm getting constantly confused. If this is a slope, or is this just maybe something solid? Thankfully, that counts as solid. This is the most rounded object right now. Like, who is this I'm even climbing? I won't know until I'm near the top. It's just really hard to tell from down below. Still can't really tell, to be fair. I need more of a body shot than whatever this is. Okay, this counts as something solid. We can work with it. cool. Oh, this is Earthworm Jim. Now I can see it. Couldn't see it for the longest time just because, you know, there wasn't much body to look at. And then this is the final obstacle, I feel. If not, then it's definitely looking like it could be someone else and not me. Okay, again, gotta find that solid part that I can do a kick with. And then I can triple jump up, which I do think I need to do. Alright, that works. Climb up the fist. This is indeed me, Mario. And Mario rejects Mario. That's about right. It wouldn't be a final challenge if it wasn't, you know, rejected at the end. I don't even get the fall on my new old friend. Just the thing next to him. Pain. We're back again, me. And this time I will conquer me. I just gotta find that part that didn't count as a slope. It apparently seems to be way down here. There you go. This is a lot better than before. Climb up the shoulder. Go around the forehead. Being very careful because I don't know if I'm going to slip any moment here. There we go. I think this is it. Just got to get up the hat now. And if I get up the hat, then we should be okay. Okay, this is fine. Look where we're at. This is okay. It could have been way worse as we learned from before. This is not the worst place to fall. Gotta climb Mario's thighs again. That's fine. Get around his forehead once again. Get on the hand. Maybe I can go from here instead of going around where the nose was. Yeah, that's safer. And then one final jump in a very sketchy looking area and I should be okay. I want to go more off to the edge here, but every time I try, I notice I'm just not getting the angle I want. I can only go that direction. That is kind of scary, but we made it. That is the top of Only Up 64, which means we made it to the end. For collecting our star at the very top of Only Up 64, we get a very interesting looking room here, but I have noticed the game did reset itself back to full screen, so let's get the most out of our victory room by going back to widescreen here. So we got a bunch of cats here, very happy for us to beat the said game, and lots of memes to end it with. Proud of you. Got a heart there with the cat with the banana. Got another one over here with the apple. Don't worry, be happy. Or else. I definitely do feel happy to have completed Only Up 64. I was not sure if I was going to be able to make it through this entire game in one sitting. I've been recording my whole journey here through Only Up 64 in one single sitting, and it took me over 3 hours to get to the top. Most of this you are not going to be seeing, but man, there were some highlights every time I had to climb back up. And honestly, this is a really difficult game, but it was satisfying to climb up to the very top and learn new strategies to make this easier on repeat climbs. This game is by no feat easy at all, but I can see why this vertical climb style game has caught on a lot over the years with a lot of different games playing very similarly to this. But that is gonna do it for Only Up 64. Shout out to Kaze and everyone else who was involved in this project for making this game. It is definitely one of the hardest things I've played in recent history. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this said series here, or just me climbing up. This video was definitely grueling, but now that I made it to the top, I am indeed happy. And now I can finally relax. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. What if I just didn't collect the star here at the end? I am curious to see just how high up we really are. Why not? Geronimo! It all ends where it begins, at rock bottom.